I'm assuming you read the title, so let's get into this. This is the Proaim Cine Cube bag. It is basically a copycat version of a bag made by Shape. For me personally, I wanted a similar style camera bag to the Shape one, but I didn't want to pay quite that much for it. This bag showed up on B&H and I went for it. So let's take a look. In this front pocket, I have these oil absorbing sheets. If you don't have any of these, I'd highly recommend. If you work with talent a lot, usually they have oily faces, just have them wipe one of these and they'll look real nice. To be honest, I haven't had enough time to really pack out this bag the way I want, but in this front pocket, I just have a couple of extra rails for an additional camera. This bag has these nice metal clips on the side, so I put some gaff tape on the side of the bag on a carabiner. And then on the side pocket here, I have my SSDs in a case, and I think that's all I have in there. On the other side, I have a few camera accessories like a side handle, lens support, and some additional 4-inch rods as well. There is a back pocket, and I don't think I have anything there. To be honest, I don't know what all I would put in here because when I'm carrying it, that's gonna be against my body. So it can't be anything too fragile or it's gonna get broke. Okay, so taking a look on the inside finally. On the top lid, there's a Velcro patch, which is nice. You can put some custom patches on there, or you can put any of the pouches that it comes with on the top because they have Velcro on them. Okay, so opening up the bag, we have this Velcro lid. And immediately on the inside, you'll see that I have my camera in here, mostly built out. So this bag is, for me, meant to be a run and gun bag, so I don't carry any of my cinema lenses in here or anything. But I want it to be pull out, minimal setup, ready to go. So as you can see here, I have my camera, and I have it with the V-mount attachment plate already on. I have the rails already on. I've got a focus wheel that I just need to put into place once I get a lens on, and I've got my handles. Putting that aside, we have a few other things in the bag. We have this pencil pouch, which, again, all these pouches are removable, so I just have a flashlight, a few Expo markers, and some Sharpies. Then we have these side pouches, which I really like because there's multiple pockets on them. In this one, I have a couple of V-mount batteries that I'll carry around. In the other side though, I keep a top handle in this side pocket here. And then additionally, in this other side pocket, I have all my lenses. So I have a Sigma 18-35. I've got the standard Canon kit lens 75-300 for really close-up stuff, and then I have the nifty 50. Pretty cheap lenses, but it is a run and gun kit, so I just bring whatever gets the job done. The lid has 4 zippered pockets in it, so I have some power cords in the bottom one. I've got some USB-C cables in another one, some HDMI cords, USB-C, D-tap splitter, microfiber cleaning cloth, and that's basically it. So now let's go over what I like and don't like about this bag. The first thing that I noticed is that the build quality is very similar to the Shape bag, which I was impressed to see. It's got a hard lid so that you can put some pressure on top and not have to worry about crushing anything. The zippers seem like they are pretty solid, easy to open, and durable. This bag is smaller than the Shape camera bag. The Shape camera bag can hold a full-size slate. So for reference, if I try and put this back here, it doesn't quite fit all the way. It's sticking out just a little bit. Put that in the front so you can see it a bit better. See, it's just a little bit too big. An upside to this being a smaller bag is that it does not weigh as much. So it is a bit lighter than the Shape bag in that sense. It can't hold as much, but that's just kind of a personal preference that if you're looking to get one of these bags, you'll have to decide for yourself if you want to keep more stuff in and it be heavier and vice versa. So it's kind of a pros cons type situation. If you do want the bigger size but don't want to pay the money for the shape bag, I think Proaim does have a bigger size, bigger version of this bag that is exactly the same price, if not like $5 cheaper. One thing I'm not a fan of is the Velcro on the lid here. So if you're trying to be quiet on set and you need to get to something, you can pretty much forget about it because it is pretty loud and it takes a couple of seconds to get open. Shape's version, I believe, has a magnetic strip along the front so that you can easily close it and open without any noise. That would have been nice, but maybe there's a patent issue or something. But the Velcro will have to do. Something else I'm not a huge fan of is the tightness of these pockets. You can really not fit too much in these. For example, there's just a few cables in there, and even then my fingers are kind of having a hard time fitting in there. So it'd be nice if these pockets were just a little bit looser in the fabric so that it would be able to fit a little bit more. Something I really like are all of the pockets on the pouches on the inside. So you got the big outer pocket here that can hold a lot of stuff. It's pretty spacious. And then you got two smaller pockets on each pouch to put smaller items like that top handle I showed you, or some cables or any other accessories. Honestly, the biggest downside that I see with this bag is this pouch that it comes with. I don't know if it's supposed to be just for cables or whatnot, but it's very flimsy and it just doesn't seem to fit anywhere, at least not with a whole camera in the bag. If I do end up using it, I'll probably just leave it on the top here on the Velcro. But again, I really don't know what I would use it for. All I can see is maybe some cables, or it's gotta be something that can't be damaged, which is hard to come by when you're working with film equipment. So those are my thoughts on the Proaim Cine camera bag. It's a great bag. I see myself using it a lot in the future. Thank you for watching this video. Make sure to subscribe, like the video, and comment any questions you have, and I will get back to you. And I'll see you in the next one.